Hannies, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a very natural glam makeup look because a lot of you guys, if you follow me on Snapchat or on Instagram, you guys saw my makeup look that I wore to go to Seattle. I went to Seattle last weekend with my husband, and I got so many messages on Instagram, and you guys were all like, can you please do this makeup tutorial? I love the way your makeup looks here. Can you please do it? And so here we are. It's very simple, the makeup look that I did do. I didn't have any time. I was supposed to get up like around 6 in the morning. I didn't get up till like 7, and we were supposed to be out of town by like at least 7 in the morning. So we didn't end up leaving until like around 8 something. So I definitely had to just slap on this makeup look that I've actually been wearing a lot frequently, because for some reason there's just days where I don't feel like wearing eyeshadow and I just want to pop on some like dramatic lashes and just do my face and call it good. So that's definitely what I'm gonna be showing you guys today, how I did achieve that look. So if you want to see how I got that makeup look, then just please keep on watching. So for that day, I actually, for my brows, I used pencil instead of dip brow. You guys know that I use dip brow for my brows a lot, but recently I started to use my pencil, and the one that I go into is the ANASTASIA Beverly Hills in the shade Granite. So I like to go ahead and just feather it out like this. And when I outline my brows, you guys, I move the pencil upwards like this. So I start to feather it up, and I'll just start to line my brows out like this first. I'm also very light-handed, so when it comes to a brow pencil, you want to be super light-handed. You don't want to be too harsh, because if you do, you can apply too much product. And with brow pencils, you don't need too much pressure. Well, especially with this one from the ANASTASIA ones. I love their brow pencils, they're so good. If you guys follow me, you know that I went to Seattle and I went to go see a Christian band called Elevation Worship. You guys, it was so much fun. I've never been to a Christian concert. That was my first time actually going, and I loved it. I literally cried like a baby. I just started to really listen to a lot of like worship music, and there's just some type of feeling that I get when I go to a Christian church, or when I listen to Christian music. I don't know, I feel like I feel the presence of God a little bit more, if that makes any sense. Like, if you guys listen to Elevation Church and Transformation Church, they're one of my favorite churches on YouTube to watch all the time. Like, I literally every single day I'll have a cup of tea, or when I'm having my breakfast, I like to turn it on. But comment down below, let me know what your guys' thoughts are, you know, about Catholic and Christian church, or if you guys ever switched, let me know. I know that everybody's experiences are so different, and it's so cool to actually, you know, hear everyone's testimonies on why they got closer. So yeah, I'm in the process of learning. So definitely comment down below and let me know your thoughts. For foundation, you guys are gonna be really in shock. So a while back, I did a review on did I do a review? I don't think I did a review on the HUDA Beauty Foundation. Did I? I don't think I did. If I did, I'll link it up here, but I don't remember if I did. So I got the shade Shortbread, and I actually used this alone, and I did not like it. Like, it was too thick and it was too heavy, but for some reason, I don't know why, a thought came into my head, and I was like, why don't you just mix it with the Infallible Pro Glow Foundation? So I went ahead and mixed both of these, and you guys, I love the combination. Like, you get the best of both worlds. You get the dewy, and then you get the matte all in one. So that's what I did that day, and my makeup lasted all night. And I'm going to be using a beauty sponge to apply the foundation onto my skin. So I'm going to go ahead and just warm the product on the back of my hand. And what I like to do, you guys, too, is I like to start off with my foundation, and I use very light pressure. I like to go ahead and go around my face, the perimeters of my face. I want the most coverage there because I do have more redness on my cheeks, and I'll just take it towards the brows, the forehead, and the sides of my face. And then I'll take the rest towards the cheeks right here, towards the center now. Now the reason why I do this is because I want less product right here so it's less cakey, and I want the more coverage towards the outer perimeter of my face. Now you don't have to do this, it's totally personal preference, but I feel like it works for me. And that's what I like to do because I'm gonna go in with concealer as well, but I don't want too much product on my nose either. And with whatever remaining I have left here, you guys, I just pick it up and I just start to apply a little bit more. I do avoid going all the way towards the bottom lash line because I'm gonna go in there with concealer and I don't want too much product underneath my eyes. Now, also, you guys, my dad threw himself a birthday party. He turned 55, and so he wanted to throw himself a birthday party. So for concealer, I'm going to go into two different concealers. I'm going to go into the Infallible Pro Glow Concealer. This is in the shade Classic Ivory. It's a little bit darker, but I actually use this to color correct a little bit. And then I'll go in with the Infallible Full Wear Concealer, and this is in the shade 330 Ivory. And then my sister came into town too. She came to, well, she came for the birthday party. So it was so nice to see my sister. It's always so good to see her. If you guys don't know, if you're new to my channel, my sister moved to Arizona. So she lives down there with her boyfriend and a couple of friends. And so she flew down for my dad's birthday. So I thought that was really nice of her. You guys, to set my face, I'm going to go into the Born This Way. This is the ethereal setting powder. I've actually used this for years. And so I'm going to go ahead and apply that. This is the powder that I did apply, and I did bake actually, because I want my makeup to last a lot longer. So I did bake a little bit underneath my eyes. But when I bake, you guys, I actually try to push in the product into my skin. I don't normally really leave it to bake, you know how some girls leave it really white underneath here. I do that, but then I also just press the powder into my skin. Now to warm up my skin, if you guys didn't notice, I didn't apply any cream contour because I want it to be not too much product on my face, even though we already have like a good amount on. But I'm gonna go in with bronzer instead. So I'm gonna go into, of course, my Cover FX. This is their Perfector face palette in the shade Light Medium. So I'm gonna go into this shade right here. Lately, I've been really liking more of the natural contour, especially when I don't have any time. I just like to use powders to warm up my face. It looks less harsh and it looks a little bit more natural. And so now I'm gonna go ahead and go into my Sculpt Highlight and Contour Palette by Sigma, and I'm gonna be going into this shade right here, Throw Shade. It's a little bit darker, but I want it to be a little bit more bronzed than usual because we're going out and, you know, I want my makeup to look a little bit more bronzy. And then for my nose, I do like to warm that up a little bit because I do have a big nose, or a nice wide nose. I'm gonna go into my Sigma Precision Angled Brush, the P84. So I'm gonna go back into that Cover FX palette, pick up some of that contour shade, set my nose. This, for me, what this helps is just to make my nose look a little bit more thinner. And then for blush, I did go into this one here, and I'm gonna go into the shade Pink In. This is from Sigma. This is their blush and cheek palette. And I'm gonna go into my Luxie Precision Foundation brush. I use this brush for everything. For highlight, I really didn't apply too much because I do have combo to oily skin, so I didn't want my makeup to be a grease ball at the end of the night for the concert. So I only applied a little bit of this shade right here, which is to highlight, and it has a little bit of like a rosy, pinky undertone. So I just applied just a little bit on the brush that we did use to apply our blush, and I just go like this, just very little. To just set my face, remember the powder that I did use in the beginning, I'm going to go back into that one, and I'm going to use my Morphe Y11 brush, and I'm going to go ahead and just go in here and just dust off this powder on my nose. I did take that powder with me just in case I need to touch up, but I don't think I even had to touch up, but I always bring that with me wherever I go just in case. After I curled my lashes, I'm going to go into my Wonder Beauty mascara. I love this mascara, you guys, so much. I'm actually almost running out, but I'm trying my best to like scrape everything out because this mascara is so good. For lashes, I'm gonna go into this style. Now you definitely can just add some mascara and add a lip balm and you're out the door and you're pretty much done with this makeup look. But for me, I'm gonna go into some lashes because I have to wear some lashes. I don't wear them all the time, to be honest. If I'm working from home, this is pretty much what I do, and then that's it. And I'll apply a lip balm. It's crazy how lashes make such a huge difference, right? I literally feel like I'm awake now, like I'm super glam. Now remember, keep in mind, you don't have to wear lashes that are this big. You don't. You can definitely wear some nice natural wispy ones, whichever ones you want to pop on, whatever floats your boat, girl. But these are the ones that I used that day. Now I'm gonna go ahead and apply some mascara towards the bottom lashes. Then for my waterline, I'm going to go into my MAC Chromographic Pencil in the shade NC20. And this is going to go into the waterline, which is going to help brighten up my eye a little bit more. So you see what a difference that makes. It opens up the eye, it makes it look more awake, more bright. You can definitely go in there with black if you want, or a brown pencil, but for my natural look, this is what I did and I love it. It literally makes me look wide awake. And you can go in with any lip color that you want because your makeup look is so subtle and it's so natural. So you can definitely pop on whatever color that you want. I'm gonna go into this one. This is from the CoverGirl Queen, from the Queen collection, Major Shade, and this is in the shade Flamingo. So I'm gonna go into a bright pink. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more darker lip pencil, and I'm gonna go into 230 Marvelous from CoverGirl. Alright, so I really like the way that this color actually looks. I haven't worn a pink shade in a very long time. So now I'm going to go ahead and set my makeup, and the one that I used that day was a continuous setting spray from Morphe. So I really like this setting spray, you guys, because, hold on. For that reason. So the reason why I really like this is because I love how it's kind of like a hairspray. Little whatever this is called, and then the other one's like the MAC Fix Plus. I really don't like that one because I feel like it's like a camel. It's like spitting at you, you know what I mean? And this just like, it sprays very nicely, like I don't know. Alright you guys, and that is it for today's makeup tutorial on this natural makeup look. Now for some people this may not be natural, but to me this is, just because I don't have like that perfect skin where you can only conceal spot and like you can throw on a BB cream and like that's it. I'm not that type of girl, like unfortunately. I like coverage, so totally up to you though. This is your personal preference. If hopefully some of these tips can work for you at home and work it in your own makeup routine. If you don't wear foundation or you don't like foundation, you have bomb skin and you don't have to apply foundation like I did. I'm getting there. Hopefully one day I'm gonna be able to do that makeup look for you guys, but for now a girl likes coverage. If you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and help your girl out. Subscribe to my channel, of course. If you were new to this channel and you like what you saw, please subscribe. And yeah, also hit that little notification bell, which does notify you every time that I upload a new video. We hit 8,000 subscribers. Ooh, to me it just means the world. Maybe to some of you guys like, oh my god, it's only 8,000, but to me it means everything. It's 8,000 honeys added to the channel. So I love you guys so much. Besos. I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Bye.